Hey, welcome back to 90s Bball Cards. Jake Roy here. So I've got a product to bust open with you, a number of packs that I have a lot of fond memories of, a product that I really enjoyed as a kid and that I bought a bunch of, had some fire pulls, so let's get into the stories. Alright, today we have some packs of 99 2000 Skybox Dominion. So we've got 9 packs to bust open today. And this was a product that I remember I was at a LCS back in the day. And this was a new product at the time. Those who know me from back in the day know that I did a lot of research before I bought packs and boxes, so I would make sure that this was a product I'd be happy with. So I bought some packs because the LCS owner said that this was a really cool, revolutionary looking set. So I dreamed of what these could look like before I opened the packs, and I ended up getting some really cool stuff out of them. So let's get into what we could pull and some stories. Alright, so here we have some of the stuff that I've pulled and purchased in the past. So we'll start right up here, Game Day 2K. So there's variations of each insert. So the base version of the Game Day 2K are 1 in 3 packs. This right here is a Vince Carter. This is a plus version. So the plus, you can, maybe you can see there's kind of a little bit of texture. It's almost like a gold type of color, whereas the base is just silver, and it's just a kind of a flat, but it's still shiny. And then also you can tell because it says plus with that silver lettering right above the numbering there. So these are 1 in 30 packs for the plus version. And then there's also the higher end Warp Tech. So these are really cool. Hopefully you can pick it up on camera. There's almost like a 3D type of honeycomb pattern that seems to be underneath the numbers and such. So this is a Robert trailer. These Warp Tech versions of the Game Day 2K are 1 in 300 packs. So really cool stuff here. Not a lot of stars, but there is a Kobe that we could pull. And, Vince Carter, obviously, we saw, so we could get a Vince Carter. But then there's a lot of other players like Robert Trailer that we could pull. Dirk Nowitzki's another guy. So, if we get another great pull with a Warp Tech, it could be a player that's not too exciting, or it could be a great player. So we'll see what we see there. Next up is 2-point play. So these are kind of interesting. So the base version are 1 in 9 packs. So we've got 2 players on each card. We've got Jason Williams on this one, and then on the back we've got Allen Iverson. And then we've got Stephon Marbury. On the back of this one, you've got Penny Hardaway, my PC guy. And then here we've got a Tim Duncan, and on the back, we've got Kevin Garnett. Now, these were a little bit disappointing to me because a lot of the players on the back ended up being players that I collected. And the back of it, you can see, as opposed to the front, there's no foil, there's no real shine. It's kind of boring on the back. So it's kind of disappointing for me in that sense, but people who collect the players that are on the front might get really excited, Tim Duncan collectors, Jason Williams, those guys. So those are 1 in 9 packs for these, and then we've got the next step up here with the plus, and again, this is Jason Williams, we've got Iverson on the back. These are 1 in 90 packs, and then once again, we've got the plus denoted on the back of the card there, so you can know that that's that version. And then there's also the Warp Tech. Those are 1 in 900 packs, so really rare, much more valuable. And again, you can get some great players, then you can get some combinations that aren't the greatest. So we'll see what we can pull on that. Next one here, Sky's the Limit. So these, the base version, are pretty cool. These are 1 in 24 packs, so about 1 per box you'll get on these. So we've got a Penny here, and then another guy that everybody loves, Iverson. So really cool looking cards. And kind of got like a sky in the back with a basketball, and then kind of that same pattern on the back. But then you get into some nicer stuff with the variation. So here's a plus version of the Penny. You can kind of see the difference there. So these are 1 in 240 packs. Again, on the back, you can see the plus. There are also the Warp Tech versions. So the Warp Tech versions are what we'd really love to see and what really kind of makes this product collectible now. Those Warp Techs are numbered to 25 each, so really getting into the stratosphere there. And this set has a lot of great firepower, a lot of PC guys, Penny, Iverson, KG for myself. I don't have the Penny, I don't have any Warp Techs from the Sky's the Limit being numbered to 25. They're really rare, they're very valuable. I would love to pull one. I would really love to get a Penny, so we'll see if that happens. One fun story that I have, like I had mentioned in the beginning, is I had bought a box of the Skybox Dominion back when I was younger, and in one pack I got 2 Sky's the Limit Plus. They're actually sitting right next to each other. One was Jason Williams and the other one was Shareef Abdur-Rahim. So really fun pack. That was really exciting. I can't even imagine how they got 2 in the same pack, but I did. So that was a lucky pull and a lot of fun to get. Next up here, we've got a all-rookie memorabilia set. So these are called Hats Off. These each were numbered to different amounts. They're hand numbered. You can see here, this is number 7 out of 170. Some were numbered to 130. 170 is the highest that any of the print runs went. So these are all serial numbered, and these were actually versions of the game or the draft day hats that were cut up and put into these cards. So me being a big fan of the draft and loving draft day pictures, this was a set that I always dreamed of getting. Baron Davis was one of my favorite players in that draft class, so this was a card that I got later in life. I did not pull this. Hopefully we get one. I'd love to see a Lamar Odom or some of the other great players that were in this draft I enjoyed watching. So really cool cards here, serial numbered. You know, they're not the most valuable cards in the world today. You know, you can probably get most of the players for around $20 or $30 for the good players, and some of the lesser known players, you know, say Tim James, for example, you might be able to get for like $5 or $10. So cool cards there. And then, as is common in every Skybox offering, there are autographics. So the autographics are 1 out of 68 packs, and I actually pulled both of these autographics that we'll see here out of Skybox Dominion Packs. So I've had, as you can see, a lot of great luck. And the interesting thing is, so that same box where I got the 2 Sky's the Limit Plus, I got this Tyronn Lue. And actually, when I pulled it, I saw the back of it first as I was opening the pack, and I saw the Lakers logo, and I started freaking out in my mind, thinking that I had just pulled the Shaq, which I think at the time was a $100 card. So I was getting really excited, and then when I flipped it over, I was a little disappointed when I saw that it was Tyronn Lue. But still a really fun card to pull. I've had it in my PC ever since. So, you know, 1 in 68 packs is pretty rare. These cards today, probably $2 to $5 for either one of these 2 players. They're common cards, but it's a collectible set. And then there's, you know, great stars that we could potentially pull, like the Shaq that I mentioned, Charles Barkley, and others. So let's get into the packs. All right, so we've got 9 packs, 9 cards per pack. Let's get in. All right, so here we can see the base set, kind of an all black and white with a little bit of color on the player here. So Matt Harpring, we've got Dejan Wheat. This is a subset, so World Tour Dirk Nowitzki, pretty cool. Joe Smith. Here we go with our first insert, Game Day 2K of Larry Hughes. Very nice. 1 in 3 packs there. And what is this? The filler? It's a checklist, everybody's friend. That's an autographics checklist, pretty nice. David Robinson, another World Tour of the Dominican MJ. Grant Long. Mark Bryant. And this you get in every pack, NBA Jam 2000.
Did we have NBA Jam 2000?
No. We had like all the other NBA. No, we did. But
I remember we had.
I think this was for N64. So this we had.
I remember for the
PC
N64
version.
we had the Kobe Bryant like courtside basketball.
Yeah, that's what we had for the N64. But this was like a contest. It wasn't even like anything in game.
Chauncey, World Tour Detlef, World Tour Vlade, Reggie, Andre Miller rookie.
Nice.
Vlade, Paul Pierce. I'll put him in the start.
Just put him here.
Okay. Kevin Willis and Vladimir Stefania.
There you go.
World Tour.
I'm gonna let you see what that one is.
Both the ones I got their names on a white jersey. So
well, that's the thing. It blends in on that
I
one.
can't even see the name.
All right, this looks familiar. Matt Harpring. Dirk Nowitzki. All right, there we go. Rip Hamilton rookie. Oh, we know we got a game day. PJ Brown. This is a regular of Vince. Very nice. Tim Duncan. Anthony Peeler. I'll stick. Eric Piatowski. Jason Kidd. And that's it. 2 game days. Not bad.
I was really hoping that was going to be a mirror pack.
I know.
Oh,
it was
the
close.
Exact same stuff. Mo Taylor, Phil Harrington, Keith Van Horn, Baron Davis rookie.
Nice.
Lawrence Flunderburg, Chris Webber, Terry Davis, who was traded to the Orlando Magic, John Stockton, and Thunder Dan.
All right. Let's see if I can keep my streak alive with inserts.
Just make sure they're not all dinged like that, Larry Hughes.
As long as the good players aren't dinged, right? All right, Tyrone Lue to go with my autographics. Stephon Marbury, the cover athlete. There's a rookie. Everybody loves Jonathan Bender, right?
Nope.
Ray Allen. There we go. Another game day of my favorite Magic ever. Michael Doliak. Not quite my favorite Magic ever. Cherokee Parks, Brian Grant, Grant Hill, and not Scottie Pippen. Olden Polonese.
Forever gonna be not Scottie Pippen. Oh, all right. Hey, another World Tour. For Richie Miller, Sean Marion rookie. Garrett, we got a Marbury game day, 2Ks to that. It's regular, right?
Yeah, it's regular.
Lindsey Hunter, Clifford Robertson, Charles Barkley.
It's not the Barkley we wanted.
Cheney, go straight to the Celtics, Sam Moore, NBA Jam.
Josh, we're doing good with game days.
Oh, because they're so hard to pull.
Hoping for a little more than just game days.
You'll get 1 2-point play.
We'll see. Isaac Austin, Matt Hartbring, every pack, Matt Hartbring. Charles Oakley, Kenny Thomas rookie, Derek Fisher, Rashid, Anthony Peeler again, Sean Kemp with the Cavs, and not Scotty again.
I stole your last pack. Apparently that was one you were supposed to
I guess so.
get to 2K. Karl Malone, Tyrone Lue, Rafe LaFrentz, Jason Terry rookie.
Cool.
And we've got all the good rookies. Hershey Hawkins, Cherokee Parks, LaFonso Ellis, Michael Olowokandi, Mark Jackson.
All right, last pack, last chance for a Warp Tech. Right? Penny Warp Tech.
Okay.
Calling my shot. You said one sky's the limit. I want it to be one sky's the
No,
limit.
I said 2-point play.
You said we get one sky's the limit.
No, I said 2-point play.
Okay, fine.
You want a sky's the limit.
Eldon Campbell, Katino Mobley. There's something that got chopped off in there. Okay, we'll see what that is. Ron Artest, Joe Smith. Oh, that's a rookie. Never mind. Another game day, Robert Traylor, Bison Dele, Brian Williams, Felipe again. That just a little bit of extra material. Thank you for that. Lindsey Hunter, Tom Gugliotta. All right. All right, so you guys saw what we pulled. So, nothing crazy, no crazy fire in those. And it's an interesting thing because those boxes sell pretty well. They actually sell considerably better than they did when they first came out because everybody's searching for those Warp Tech Sky's the Limit, which I don't blame you. Those are gorgeous cards, really rare, but you can see it's pretty hard to pull them. We got a bunch of game day 2Ks, which are cool. Not worth a whole lot. The Vince Carter is probably the best card that we pulled, which is about $1 or $2. The Dirk Nowitzki base is maybe $1. Baron Davis rookies, maybe $1. So a lot of dollars here or there and not a whole lot of fire. But, a fun product. So, the set design is not the revolutionary design like the LCS owner had kind of promoted it to me, but maybe he was talking about some of the inserts. I'm not sure. But it is a design I always liked. It's simple, it's clean. But it really highlights the player well, and you get a lot of good pictures on those. So pretty cool cards. So really the highlight for me was these hats off, and it was really revolutionary to have a piece of a hat in a card. So this is right around the time when companies started playing with different materials in game used or event worn cards. Before this we really just had game used jersey cards. We started to get some shoe cards, and now we got hats. And then after that, the floodgates opened up, warm-ups, shorts, you name it, they put it in the card for the most part. So, question of the day for you is, what is your favorite type of material to get in a game-used card outside of game-used jerseys? I think we can all attest to a piece of a game-used jersey is definitely the cream of the crop, but anything other than a game-used jersey, what do you like seeing in there? I know for me, I love seeing the hats, but I really enjoy seeing pieces of shoes. That's something that I always like because I really love some of the classic shoes from the NBA players, and there's even cards that have just a piece of the shoelace that I found. So those are pretty cool things. So drop me that down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching this video. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss any videos in the future. New videos like this will drop on Wednesdays. Any bonus videos will drop on Fridays. If you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll create more. Thanks.
Suit cards.